Welcome to CM Punk versus Chris Brown. That's right. The Twitter war that has been going on back and forth for the last several days has piqued my interest. I'm not a big Twitter fan, but I find myself attracted to this whole feud. I'm a big wrestling fan, and of course CM Punk is involved. And I gotta say, I am a Chris Brown music fan. He does put out some good jams. However, Chris Brown, the man, Chris Brown, the human being, he's not that high on my list of good people. In fact, he's kind of on the bottom. Anybody that can put their hand on a woman is not good in my book. Man, he beat the hell out of Rihanna. I mean, her face was not even recognizable, which put her in the hospital. So he ends up serving community service for that, which some people believe is complete and utter bullshit, especially the man CM Punk. You know, does that even come close to any kind of payback towards what he did? Picking up trash on the side of the road? I don't believe so. However, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm here to talk about this whole feud, this whole Twitter war. And I'm not saying that Chris Brown started this. However, I did a little bit of research before making this video, and I found out that Chris Brown has a reputation for starting Twitter fights. He is very well known for being a Twitter whore, a guy that just gets around and tries to put his nose in everyone's business. And well, let's just say that CM Punk struck a nerve with Chris Brown by saying what he said about Chris Brown being a guy that beats women. He's like, hey, why don't you pick on someone that can actually defend themselves? You want a great WrestleMania moment? How about me curb stomping that turd? Now that would be a great WrestleMania moment. And I gotta say, CM Punk, if you're gonna stomp a turd, watch out, man. You're gonna get some of that on your shoes. But anyways, Chris Brown replies, of course, actually kind of poking CM Punk below the belt because he replies back with CM Punk being all roided up, and not being able to perform with the women, if you know what I mean. So what does CM Punk do? He makes a video reply stating that he, in fact, is a straight edge guy, that he does not do anything like that as far as drugs and alcohol, and the whole spiel. And he said, why don't you put on some boxing gloves and let's handle this inside the ring? And from there, Chris Brown talks about how, where are all the real wrestlers like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Bret the Hitman Hart, so on and so forth. And he says, and not no punks. Yeah, Chris Brown's grammar has never been, talked about as being a good thing. But anyways, CM Punk makes a small reply by saying, not no woman beater. And that was that. So, the real story behind this feud, I think, is WrestleMania. I find it kind of convenient that all of a sudden CM Punk decides to share his feelings about Chris Brown. It's been a long time since the whole Chris Brown and Rihanna beating happened. And now, all these months later, CM Punk chooses to get in a Twitter war. CM Punk had to know about Chris Brown's reputation on Twitter and how he's always game to get in any kind of confrontation on Twitter. So CM Punk knew what he was doing. And of course, he wasn't wrong with saying what he said because Chris Brown does deserve all that tongue lashing that he can get, as far as I'm concerned. But what a great way to promote WrestleMania. It's only, what, 5 weeks away? Hey, CM Punk, the WWE champion, going up against Y2J Chris Jericho in one of the main events at WrestleMania. Hell, that's big right there. And you have him involved with the Chris Brown feud. What better way to get your show promoted in my eyes? Which is also the whole reason I feel that it started. That right there. I don't know if anything is going to come out of it, like a scrimmage or some kind of boxing match. I'm not sure. I don't think it will. but it's gotten WWE's name out there, and actually it's kind of given them good press, because CM Punk is advocating the rights of women and how they should be cherished and treated like princesses and all that good stuff. So it's sending good vibes towards the WWE, and of course, it's giving Chris Brown a hard way to go. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Share your thoughts. What do you think about this whole CM Punk and Chris Brown Twitter feud? Well, anyways, you heard what I just had to say. This is Gold Izzy. Peace out.